Educators agree that school-wide behaviors are easily identified and monitored through PBIS, but PBIS is designed to be carried over into the classroom. However, few teachers have been trained how to effectively incorporate this process into their classroom management policies. Let's discover how. PBIS is based on principles of applied behavior analysis and the prevention approach and values of positive behavior support. It is also a prevention-oriented way for school personnel to organize evidence-based practices, improve implementation, and maximize academic and social outcomes for all students. Effective classroom management and preventive school discipline are essential for supporting teaching and learning and must be integrated and working together with effective academic instruction in a positive and safe school climate to maximize success for all students. Most students will succeed when a positive school culture is promoted, informative corrective feedback is provided, academic success is maximized, and use of pro-social skills is acknowledged. Information about a student's behavior should be used to understand why the problem behavior is occurring, strengthen more acceptable alternative behaviors, remove antecedents and consequences that trigger and maintain problem behavior, and add antecedents and consequences that trigger and maintain acceptable behaviors. To help educators decide which practices are best for their students, evidence-based practices can be found at What Works Clearinghouse. You can investigate which program will work best for your school's needs. Schools implementing a school-wide positive behavior support system may find that as many as 15% to 13% of their student population require more intensive supports in order to be academically and or socially successful. Skills are explicitly taught, used, and reinforced. There is a system for increasing structure and predictability of the school day, increasing positive adult feedback, and increasing home-to-school communication. There is ongoing data collection for decision-making. There is an efficient system for managing behavioral and academic performance, and all staff members know about the interventions and how to apply them. Administrative support and intervention components are firmly in place within a school and are readily and continuously available. Interventions should be in keeping with best practices of education and have evidence of effectiveness. Support should also meet any skill deficit demonstrated by the student and have clearly defined learning outcomes that are progress monitored on a regular basis. Let's take a look at 2 classroom procedures that you could easily implement as early as today. First, let's take a look at the good behavior game. Here, we use students' competitive nature to help manage their own behavior and the behavior of those on his or her team. Students compete on teams within a class to receive the fewest fouls for demonstrating inappropriate behaviors. In this way, peer pressure can be a good thing. Another very good strategy to combat non-compliance in students is the high probability command sequence. For this procedure, teachers use a set of simple commands in which an individual is likely to comply immediately prior to the delivery of a command that has a lower probability of compliance. I use this one on one of my students when I ask him to throw away a piece of paper or sharpen a pencil before I ask him to start a task. In this way, he thinks he's helping me instead of trying to work. Check, connect, and expect, check in, check out, and the behavior education programs share the common component of students meeting with an adult mentor at the beginning of the day to set behavioral goals and at the end of the day to receive feedback about those goals given by their teachers. In the end, whatever methods a teacher chooses to implement, consistency is the ultimate key to success. Be explicit, practice, learn, adapt, and grow. Your students will take their cue from you. One more thing, don't forget, your colleagues, your administrators, and other folks in your county are a great resource, as well as the resource that was listed with the clearinghouse. So, enjoy! Good luck!
created using Powtoon.